This is where Brands Creek crosses Sunset. This is where it enters the constructed part of the wetland. There's a few constructed basins up through there as well, but once you get up towards Recreation Avenue and beyond, Weddell Road, the industrial area, it's pretty much just a straight ditch all the way through.
It's a chance to experience the beauty of nature just steps away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, and it's all thanks to the work of two Kelowna Rotarians. In the early 1990s, following the development of the Sunset Drive area in the north end of Kelowna's downtown, John Woodworth and Art Hughes Games would lead a charge to redevelop the area in a different way with the creation of a wetland.
They remember playing here in the wetlands as kids, and as adults they became friends again, and they decided that after the ferry, the barges and everything were gone from this land, they wanted to see it created back into a wetland, and to purify the water and also to create a wetland right in the city so people would have nature right at their doorstep.
They hired a wetland designer named Catherine Barris to come up with the plan, and they began construction in 1994, and they finished all the seeding and planting of riparian and wetland vegetation in 1995.
When you walk around the Rotary Marsh, through the boardwalks and into the wetland, you may not realize it's a man-made area and one that's an important asset to the valley. Aside from offering a diverse ecosystem for many plants and animals, it also helps to prevent flooding as well as filter the water before it reaches the lake.
You can think of wetlands as either kidneys for our planet, as well as areas that are like giant sponges that are absorbing water and then helping to hold back water on the landscape.
That's why this basin here is so key, to let the water slow down, let the contaminants, pollutants, fine materials settle out of it, and then the wetland vegetation further down helps pick up some of those contaminants, metals, things like that.
They're like wildlife magnets. They're like a supermarket. They have lots of things that animals can get at a wetland. So they're very important to a lot of different species, waterfowl, amphibians, a lot of species at risk.
In the Okanagan, over 85% of wetland and riparian areas have disappeared, which is why, during World Water Week, the Okanagan Basin Water Board held events throughout Kelowna focused on wetlands and their importance to the area.
They're hugely productive and hugely beneficial, and yet we're losing them all over the Okanagan. So we want to raise awareness about it. We want to get the word out to the general public.
It's a really important place to connect people with nature, and so losing wetlands also loses our connection to nature.
To help connect youth with the issues of disappearing wetlands, the Water Board is holding the Water Wise Challenge, asking kids to explore a local wetland and report back with their findings.
I think it's important for kids to know why the wetlands, why the ponds are important. I think kids are smarter than we think they are, and you give them a bit of information and they think about it. They think about it for the rest of their lives.
For more information about the Water Wise Challenge, visit okwaterwise.ca. Reporting for Go Okanagan on Shaw TV, I'm Brendan Osborne in Kelowna.